Welcome back. This is the Midwest Hawk, bringing you some more Outer Worlds. Let's get to it. Word of warning, this game does have foul language, and so do I. So if you don't like it, well, that's your warning. And last we left off, we just got done with this area, with Edgewater and Emerald Vale. So now we are heading off to the Groundbreaker. Nothing sounds more breaking than ground.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
You got a minute?
Oh, yes, we do
Hey,
have
Captain?
a minute.
I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Freak, I hope so. Well, what about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
I bet you so. Sure, we can head over there.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
Oh, yeah, you
Did
better.
you want to talk about something else?
Nope. Oh, yes. Before we left last time, we found out that there is something in our cabin that we need to grab. Yeah. Nothing in the bins. Like how there's a locked locker on my own ship. Just perfect. Alright, so let's select two people. Vicarmax and Partey. That may or may not be her name, but that's what we're gonna call her. Parvi.
Captain. Hey, Captain.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a toss ball stick. I heard you the first time.
Okay, let's get it going here. Hey, there's Phileas. And they really want him. It's on there twice. Alright, let's load up on some ammo. So I can't buy that.
Identification, please.
Yeah, let's present on my card.
Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh, fuck you.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Awesome.
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Oh, let's go wring this dude's
You
neck.
take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
I got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope, we're just gonna head on back.
Be seeing you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Yay, an RD cartridge.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your
I
time.
figured he wanted to
While
talk to
we're
me
on
about
the
something.
Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator. I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Ooh.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Thank you, Captain. This is it. Security.
And it's right in here.
I can check the departures registry to find out which crew
So let's do this one real quick.
Scholar shipped in and out with.
See, we got that holographic disguise. Now all of us look like that. That's why it's very important to have that. Also, don't move around too much. Ah. Don't want to steal too much because if you do, you'll lose your disguise. And you gotta lie your way out of everything. Especially if you hack. There.
Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Did not have to lie my way out of that. Okay, McVicker.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
You hesitated.
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you spent as many hours as I
like
have
my
in
recording software
contemplation of the
crashed.
universe's secrets,
But it's still
you
recording,
sometimes get a
so
sense for
we're
these
good.
things.
This may be my last recording for about a week or so. Word of warning, I may take a break. So.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Those shells. Nope, we don't want to go in there. Here it
Go
is.
back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastard.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board
Dude, I could end your life right here, right now. Nobody would know.
Oh,
Except
real
him,
scary.
him,
Really gonna arrest us
him,
on our station?
her.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and...
Ah, yes.
Look
Wheeler
at that.
messaged me you were coming.
Pedo
You must be
stash.
the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
I am.
Something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
He's dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped? Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have. He was my dearest friend.
Mm-hmm.
My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Sure did.
That's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
Let's just say
You're quite right, of course. Best not to pry into such dismal things. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did
Alex is going to betray my current employer slash boss slash somewhat savior. Let's figure out why he wants them.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
Let's tell him we know. Screw Phineas. Let's say we need to trust him.
I suppose. How might I assuage your fears? Whom else would I work for? Those sublight thugs? That Tennyson woman? The sweaty masses in the groundside townships? The board is the only force for order in this rough and tumble colony of ours. Without them, we'd all starve to death or meet our end in a canid's jaws. That's a curious question. I can't say I've ever considered how my personal satisfaction factors into the work I do. Permit me to answer your question another way. In Byzantium, I was one among many. I often felt lost in the hurry and expanse of the capital. Here, I have a measure of power and suffer little oversight. It makes for a different kind of loneliness, but it's one I have found I can endure.
Awesome. Still never told me why I could trust you.
I understand. And I would ask the same of you, but I suspect I'd find your answers less than satisfactory, wouldn't I?
Satisfactory. What do we want to do?
Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, no. Oh, no.
I guess there's a catch.
Just a teensy one. The teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money. Quickly, for reasons. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the straight and narrow, and one may just find himself assigned pastoral duty in a maximum security penitentiary.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board.
Awesome. We'll figure out what...
That's really neither here nor there, don't you think?
Let's persuade this little dude.
I've been working on something on the side, all right? Something not entirely, on the level. It's a little silly, I'll admit. Silly and completely illegal. I'd be forced into early retirement if the board found out. I produce bootleg serials. I can't help myself. Jurisprudence After Hours, or All My Colonists, The New Immortals, romance, tragedy, debt collection. And they're all mine.
That was you? Oh my stars. All My Colonists is just... Well, it gave me a story hangover for days, Mr. Udom.
You're a fan? I've never met one in the flesh. I suddenly feel quite naked.
Oh, it's all right, Mr. Udom. I don't judge.
The heart wants what it wants, as they say, and mine yearns for the adoration of the masses. Held at a comfortable distance, of course.
That slightest bastard.
Flatterer. I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fence here on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the straight and narrow, and one may just...
Okay, we already
thank
heard
you.
this one.
It's only temporary, of course. So you'll need to get... That's the long and short of it, yes.
Awesome.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm certain Gladys can be made... well, can probably be made to see reason. I'll be waiting eagerly for your return. Now, is there any way in which I might assist you?
Nope, we're leaving you. Oh. We have skill points, range, dialogue, because that was pretty fun. Let's do 4 in dialogue. 2 in sneak and 2 in tech. Yes. Ooh, we got new perks. Let's see here. Let's decrease our vendor prices. Oh, Victor Max has perks, I forgot. Let's do his hacking perk.
Is it Mr. Wells, the fellow who woke you? How bad could he be?
Okay, so we forgot to go by the medical bay.
I'm not going anywhere, you hear? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yes, you are, ma'am.
See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
It's about
Let
your
me
friend,
get one
eh?
thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Well, I mean...
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Okay, so let's go back there. Okay, people. Come on in. There we go.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
There you are, lady. Let's talk to you. Let's get you out of this mess.
On rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me,
Right.
ma'am.
Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
She's worried about you, yeah?
She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a
I'm
lot.
down with the
I
bow.
might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Let's just keep it going.
What?
Let's not
No,
lie to
I
her
didn't
yet.
do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
The board had you followed.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost
thief.
Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
I'm with the board.
Oh, laws. Wait, don't gut me and skin me yet. Please, talk to Bedford. Tell him I can pay, a part of it, and I'm a useful person to know. Just ask Ellie. Surely you wouldn't drag me before him. I'm dreadful contagious. I just know if I face him, I'm dead.
I'll talk to him
Thanks
for you,
helping
lady.
me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Let's go back to Udon. Oops, wrong door. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of running around and back and forth stuff here.
Sometimes
sir, stand at
sacrifices
attention.
must be made
Good boy.
to stay aligned with the plan.
Hello again. Have you, made any progress with that terribly sensitive thing I told you about? You know, my government seal?
Nope, I found something else.
Oh, how else might I assist you? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
She's
That's
worth more.
not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
She's
You
avoiding
might
it.
be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Alright, we're leaving. Let's go talk to Doyle. Because you know, a Doyle rules. Name that movie.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off. If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Yeah,
But
I'm
we can say I'm
confident.
repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Welcome aboard,
You
Ellie.
won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Vicar, head
Dr.
back to the
Fenton,
ship.
glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Yay. Me and my two ladies, eh? Oh, wait. We need to go find Gladius. Rest and go.
The beds are comfy, but you'll want to check the mattress before you settle in.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Udon sent me.
Depends. What are you planning to do with it? See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous Bijou. Could be a treat if you like that kind of thing. All right, I'll sell it to you. But it's gonna cost you dear.
Oh man, I
If you find
can't
yourself
afford
lacking
that,
in
yo.
this, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Tell me of
Well,
this.
I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms... Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Say no more.
You've
We're
got an ear
aboard.
for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Sounds like
Don't
a
forget
good
to come
plan.
find old Gladys when you're done. Anytime, sweetheart.
Whew, I got a piece of candy. Speaking of candy. Light ammo. Heavy ammo. Light ammo. Heavy ammo. Let's see here. This is medium armor. Provides 18. Light ammo. Heavy ammo. Let's check out my inventory. Do I have money for this? 400. I only have 41 bits. Awesome. Let's sell my junk. Awesome. Sell some of this stuff. Sell some of this stuff. Okay, let's buy some. I guess they're the same piece. There. Looks so much better. Oh, Ellie has a perk. No. Let's give her base health. What does she have for a weapon? 170? What does she do good with? Who's she? Ooh. That's better than what she's wearing. That's better than nothing. Alright, let's go visit the subline people. Those people. So we can get some pretty good quests from them.
We got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages. Miss Ellie, or Dr. Fenhill. I noticed your pistol's been moved.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Name's Comanche.
Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything. A bullet went through it, most of the way. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down.
Yay.
Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Name's Comanche.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear
still
that.
At the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Let's go see what we can get first.
Take real
Nav
good
key.
care of your pistol, Doctor.
But before, let's go visit her friend.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see. I feel differently about my
Down at the engineering.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings.
You know how long it took me to realize that that's a big ass door right there? Quite a while.
Hotter than usual in here.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Huh.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Oh, let's be a smart ass.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting.
Yeah.
The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
They're risky, but the odds are still a little better than waiting for certain death.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
Ah. Hey, by the way, my other person wanted to talk to you.
I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Let's just nudge her along.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Anything, eh?
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
She's got a crush.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
That seems a little hot in here, eh?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
I'll go take them right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll still get those parts.
Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Yay! Miscrits. Nope. Nope. There we go. Oh, yes. We got some more skills. Ranged, dialogue. Because dialogue's just fun. Let's see some leadership. We ain't done leadership in a while. Alrighty. Let's go to the back bays.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
Oh wait, no. Sorry, I gotta go through this way to get to the back base. That's right. Elevator. Nothing's better than some elevator music. Aw.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go, just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Should we persuade or?
Woo! Look at the courage
we'll
on this
intimidate.
one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Shit like that, huh? I'll just lie
Under
to
its
him.
skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up
Sweet.
those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way. Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
Well, let's just say
You
screw
can
it.
come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Steal all the parts we can from dead things. Because none of the dead things are gonna want them. Like these robots. So you don't steal stuff from that.
Wake up. There's no such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced pasta.
You forget. Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Alright, so we got everything we need. Just running around finding all the dead robots.
We've got another complaint. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Aw, they're just killing the soil. Besides, they're my friends.
Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwed.
Okay. Let's just get out of here. Stupid robot. We're gonna miss elevator music again. Dang it. Ugh. Alright, let's get this radiator installed.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Got your parts
Good
right
work.
here.
I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
More
than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Alright. Oh, that was weird. Okay, okay, so we can't jump down. That's BS. Okay, so let's go down. Hey, we get elevator music this time. Yeah, those things suck ass. Don't touch this stuff. You'll get on fire. Explosive barrels to the rescue. Nothing over there for me.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanics booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says the switch boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who
Ah,
they
it's
kill.
barred. Dang it.
We're doing this. Don't mess with us.
There we go. Oh no, Ellie's dead. Damn it. Good thing she'll come back alive here shortly. See? She ain't dead. And there's no reason for me to shoot her in the head like I did.
Here they come.
How the hell do I get down there? That's right.
That's the terminal. I have the parts position on my side. Go ahead and play. I don't know what
There.
The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you things.
I want to go up and grab that one thing. There. It was ammo, so it was worth it. Awesome. Good job, team. Y'all only died once. As long as you guys die and not me, we're good.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your...
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got
Yay.
time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Yay, premium meds, good drugs. Okay. Is this the comms lady?
Temps are lowering across the station. Anyone outside?
Or is this the comms lady? There's the comms lady.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to you broadcasting another of your crude jokes.
Hey, that's a real planet, and no one's seen it in a long time.
Damn it, Ellie, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown.
Final
We're going offline in 3,
countdown.
2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Awesome.
Our primary
fi-
relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
I'll do it.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh? It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to
Yes,
be
they
adverts
are.
on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Cool. I've never done these missions. Passage to any... Oh. I still gotta go talk to Gladius. About a nav key for Stiller Bay. Bet it ain't cheap. Oh. Speaking of stupid shit. Not him. This lady.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay. I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself. It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart. I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me. Have it your way then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Really told me
Did
to.
he now? A mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I could try
I'd
to
be
find his
grateful if
butt.
you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Awesome. Yay. Alright, so now let's go talk to Gladys.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
No. Let's talk to her about a
Those
nav
have
key.
been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. if you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
What opportunity?
Yes, dearie? Anytime.
Alright, cool. We got another level. Let's do ranged again. Can't do dialogue. Get that up to there. Stealth. Let's do yours 3 in stealth. Perks. I want to be able to run. Okay, so these people get another chance. Yes, increase your range damage. Excuse me. Ooh. Increase the amount of health from an inhaler? Hell yeah. Hey, I can buy ammo again. Ooh. Hell yeah. How much is this? I don't. Yeah, we're taking it. Ooh, it's an 18. It'd match what I have. Yeah. Yes, I'm just buying a bunch of ammo. Okay, so it's 198 versus my 53. Heavy, heavy, light. Let's just use energy. It's the same weapon. Let's do that. Oh, I didn't change my helmet like I wanted to. God, that helmet looks stupid. Oh well.
Rizzo's perfect. Blueberry punch. You want a punch? Another punch right here.
Okay, so let's get back to our spaceship.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of...
Hey, you got a second? Hey, we don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing
He's started calling me boss.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Okay. Heard enough. You're hired. Get on the damn ship. We'll see you in this ship.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board. This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
Alright. Fucker, you stopped me from getting into my damn ship. Should've told you to get lost, but you have some good abilities.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I don't need to talk to you, really. Oh, let's play this stress call.
Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad.
Oops.
Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Awesome.
I'll be here.
You better be. Not like you have anywhere else to go to. So, let's continue next time. Until then, this has been Tanman37. This has been the Midwest Hawk. And word of warning, I may or may not be taking a break for a week on recording. So, there is that. Until then, this has been the Midwest Hawk.